Okay, I just thought I'd give you a quick look at my theft deterrent system for my home. This is a very old Burmese Dha. Some call it Dha. I'm sure I'm not even saying it right. I'm not Burmese, but it's spelled D-H-A or D-A-O. Anyway, it's quite a beautiful little weapon. I believe it was probably originally a kind of a cross between a weapon and like a hand tool, kind of like a mix between a katana and a machete, basically. Likely a jungle tool. I'll be honest, I have used it around my farm just occasionally, not to abuse it, just to try it out on some blackberry bushes and that sort of thing, just see what it does, because it's incredibly sharp. It has a great feel to it. I've played around with other swords, and nothing is so light, and it's quite short. It's only about 24 inches in length in the blade. The handle's probably 10 inches. I'm just going to set. Just have a quick look. It's yeah, it's almost exactly 24 inches. And that's 11 and a half. Overall length, a little over 35 inches. It's very thin. About halfway down, it's thickens up pretty good towards the back here to a thickness of almost 3/8 of an inch right here. It's going to be hard to show some of the finer details in a video, but it must have been quite a bit of labor to put this together. The case, or the sheath, whatever they would call it, I'm sure that's probably got a word of its own in Burma, but it looks to be made of two pieces of some sort of a softwood. Pretty typical way to make these, but it's been wrapped with a string. It's probably something fairly strong, like a hemp or something, and it's got a little silver ring here, and it comes together. It's been carved out so that the end of it can take some abuse without wrecking the coating here. Then it looks like it was dipped in it looks like a pine tar to me, some sort of a tar, wood tar. There's some silver at the front and the back here, and you definitely can't see this in the video, I don't think, but the handle is made of all these little rings. This is not a wrapping. Each one of these is a braided ring, because I can well, it depends on the weather, but sometimes they loosen up. Right now it's not spinning, it's pretty tight. But if the sword gets dry, I can spin these individually. So these are all, there's probably 100 or more little braided rings where you can't even see where they come together. They look exactly the same all the way around. And it's a nice little sword. It was sharp right from day one. This is just some butcher paper. And it's kind of hard to hold it there, but it's got a bit of an edge. I know I wouldn't want to get hit in the belly with it. There are no nicks, no deep marks from any sort of heavy abuse. It's quite nice. It has something like cork. It has a little bit of like a cork or something here, just to absorb the impact. And it's quite nice. It's very light. it's got a great balance to it when you hold it right here. The can't say exactly what the level of quality is on the steel. It doesn't have any sort of Damascus look to it or anything like that. It just looks like a big beefy chunk of steel. It's quite nice. I don't know what else to say about it. The guy I bought it from, I bought it 25 years ago. And the guy I bought it from said it was hanging on his wall for about 30 years. And I can't remember where he said he got it, but it's at least 50, 60 years old. I don't know if it's much older than that. If anybody knows anything about this, I'd appreciate any information on it at all. The one thing I do know is that it has been pretty much narrowed down to being a Burmese Dha. So, thank you. Just ignore the squeaky door.